All right, hey guys, it's Troy and Dale here from Hard Rock Rewind. Welcome to part 2 of our reaction to Nightwish's total performance of Wacken in 2013. We just reacted to the first song of the set list, Dark Chest of Wonders. We're going to be now reviewing that song, giving our thoughts, Dale. Once again, just a little backstory, guys, if you don't know how we got here. We started doing some reviews and reaction videos a little while ago, and a lot of people saying you got to get on Nightwish. So we did a Nightwish song. It was amazing. I think it was Romanticide that we did, and it just happened to be from Wacken, I think. And then everyone's like, you got to do the whole, or you got to do this song from Wacken. You got to do this song from Wacken. People are saying you should do the whole thing, and then we thought about it. And we're like, let's do the whole thing. So first tune, Dark Chest of Wonders, Dale. Yeah, let's do the whole thing, man. You know, it's 17 songs or 16 songs, whatever.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so just before we get into it, Dale, just a little bit of a backstory now. Obviously, guys, there's some serious Nightwish fans out there, and the Nightwish Army will definitely correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But so this was in the this was their Imaginarium tour, which it stated at the start of the video. Now, this initially the album that was produced. Imaginarium, actually the singer was Annette. I forgot her surname, apologies for that. But so she had done this album, and then I believe something happened and Floor was like called in basically kind of semi-last minute to do, I'm not sure if it was this particular world tour or if they did another tour before or a shorter one, but she basically had to come in very last minute because they had a falling out with Annette, and she learnt the material, and then I think maybe it was this tour, and then jumped in and did the whole thing, and was phenomenal. And once again, her voice is quite different. So this song is actually off their Once album, which is back in 2004, I think. And so Taya, or I think Taja or Taya, however you pronounce it, was the female who sung that song. And she's got a very operatic voice. So Floor's done an amazing version of this song. But anyway, that aside, Dale, what do you think of that performance?
Yeah, look, because I didn't know that backstory. So the fact that you've highlighted that majority of the songs being, well, I would say all the songs being sung on this tour weren't written or recorded with Floor in mind. And so she's come in and just had to learn somebody else's material essentially, and just and perform that in her own way, I guess. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the amount of pressure on the singer to carry the song. 9 times out of 10, everybody's looking at the singer. Obviously, with Nightwish, it's a little bit different. Everybody plays their part, but the singer is still the focal point of the performance. And if she's not pulling that off, there are 82,000 eyes on her. So to just come in and just put on a performance like that is absolutely insane. Pitch perfect. Like, again, I haven't heard the recorded versions of the song, so I don't really know how they differ. So as far as I understand, this is how the song sounds, right? But it just sounds pitch perfect, and
she was spot on, man.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, especially towards the end, some of the high register stuff was just, I heard dogs yelping in the street. It was crazy,
dude. My
absolutely crazy. Did they? That's funny. Yeah, no, and look, it's just the production of it as well. Like all the syncopations. I mean, obviously it's probably Pro Tools, all on click. The triggers for the pyro and lights and everything, and it's all written in that language. But it's man, just to put something like that together as well is that's next level. I would imagine the keyboard player is probably behind most of that as well. He seems to be the driving force behind everything. So, just the way everything was kind of firing off with the syncopated rhythms, and Paul just absolutely, slaughtering the rhythm, and man, it just sounded huge. It sounded massive. It's it's insane. It's insane how, and again, that was 2013. There weren't a lot of bands sounding that big. If I'm thinking back 12 years, that were pulling off very clean, massive sounding performances like that. So I'm not sure who was kicking around back in 2013. I can as a reference point, but
yeah,
man. Back when we were kicking around and playing live, like bands weren't sounding that massive live.
No, they're phenomenal. I think like just go back to the vocals quickly, and then I'll get onto the rest of the instrumentation. But so Annette had, and you can go back to our comments and you can listen to it, obviously. But Annette had more of a, to start with Taya. So she was the one that initially recorded this song off the Once album. So she's got a very operatic voice, very, very different to Floor and Annette. And so when Annette joined for Dark Passion Play and she sang Imaginarium, she had like a more poppy, sort of semi-pop rock voice. So very different. But Floor seems to have this ability to be able to sing Annette's stuff, get that, but still match. Even though she doesn't sound operatic, she's got this beautiful halfway point that can sound like Taya, have that sort of sound, but also have that sort of pop rock sound as well, and blend the two. But in her own sort of voice, and sounds phenomenal. And when she hits those, like she's got those. Yeah, she goes into falsetto a couple of times, but when she gets to the end and she starts hitting those really high notes in her chest, it's just like insane, like phenomenal. I'd almost argue that this was probably, don't get me wrong, I mean, they're phenomenal musos, but after this, I'm not sure how long it was, but the drummer, he ended up having to quit, I think, due to some health issues. But I would argue that this two around this period would have been them in their absolute prime. Just going off this performance, I know it's a big call, guys. I'm going to probably get shot down for that, but they just sound amazing.
Troy,
it's just a heaviness.
Troy, I would say they're always in their prime. Troy.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. No,
there's not one period.
Yeah.
There's not one Nightwish period where they're not in their prime. Okay, just proceed. Keep going.
Well, let's
move on.
Let's get that. So they were probably they were at like 100%, and now maybe they're at 98. You know what I mean? But I just think like
102.
Well, let's say not. Yeah. It's obviously going to be very different. Very, very, very minimal. But just the whole they're a very unique band. They've got the vocal catchiness and the melodies to hook you in. They've got the heaviness. And they've got the orchestra, which gives it, the keys and the orchestra, the symphonic sound, which gives it another angle again. And they've also got the real math sort of rock stuff in there with the different, time signatures. Like of the Dream Theater-esque. Yeah, so they've blended that stuff in, but it's more accessible than Dream Theater to a degree. You don't have to be a full math rock lover to love Nightwish. They somehow blend it all in. It's phenomenal.
One thing I wanted to say about Empel's guitar playing is that I've seen some other stuff now where he absolutely is shredding and killing it, and got some really cool lead breaks and so forth. But it takes a lot for somebody who is that capable to kind of pull back and hold back and play for the song. You know what I mean? And I feel like he knows his role. He knows where he sits within the song. Look, there would have been some parts where he could have ripped some kind of horrendously shreddy solo and absolutely just blown it out of the park. But, shows constraint and just plays what he needs to play. And, man, like it takes a really good guitar player to know when to put your stuff in and when to not put your stuff in. So I think he has a really good sensibility about what playing for the song is. When it's time to go, he can go. Man, he just literally drives that energy. So hats off to him, man. Because if I was there, I'd just be trying to get in as much stuff as I could as frequently as possible. So hats off to anyone that can not do that.
But dude, he's a tight rhythm player. I mean, he's muting it.
100%.
Like he is a tight dude. His rhythm work is amazing. Like just really, really tight, and just fits the tune. But the more I'm hanging to see the rest of this, because I mean that's one concert that just looks amazing. I would love to have been there to see that concert, and Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of these songs. Absolutely. Can't wait.
Yeah, look, and that was song 1. I don't know how many songs are on here, but I know it goes for about an hour 30, and we've done about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a song a week, maybe 2 songs in some weeks as well. So we're trying to get through it pretty quick for you guys as well. You want to leave you hanging. We don't want to be doing this come like March of next year as well. So by then I'll have a new album out with a new singer. Yeah. Get through it.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I like Floor, man. Just keep her. She's killing it.
No.
She's killing it. Yeah, we don't need any more singers. Nightwish are done for singers. Just keep her, pay her whatever she wants, keep her around.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, well, there it is, the first song of our entire reaction to Nightwish's 2013 Wacken performance, guys. Let us know what you thought of it in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments as usual. Once again, if you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you on board if you really dig what Dale and I are doing. And got to say this every week, we really, really appreciate all the new subscribers that are jumping on. We really appreciate the channel is growing. We've been only doing this for about 6 months. We're loving the progress. We're loving interacting with everyone on the comments. We really do. We try and honestly get across all the comments and try and reply and take in the songs and advice that you guys are giving us. So please do that. And yes, we will catch you on the next Nightwish video very, very shortly. Catch you soon, guys.
See you guys.